Punch it, Chewie! Punch it! Oh no, is the hyperdrive down again? No! No!
Jing 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 jing. They told me they fixed it. They told me they fixed it. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. All right, you guys ready?
Ready.
All right, let's do it.
Hold on, I gotta go pee.
Oh my god!
Just joking.
Not me.
Just joking.
I peed in this bottle over here.
Wanted to... I'm wearing a diaper, Raj. There's no way I'm gonna pee during this episode.
You're the worst. You're the worst. All right. It's Point of Order, our weekly discussion of the D&D 5e rules, occasionally interrupted by some actual role-playing. This is episode 22 of our campaign, All the Time in the World. Without further ado...
Well, say, go for it.
A
I'd
little
like to
more
correct.
ado.
We are occasionally interrupted by far more than just some role playing.
I say, Raj, why don't you go ahead?
The inside baseball here is too much outfield.
Paul, do you have anything to contribute?
Spoon!
Let's jump right in.
It's a deep cut.
All right. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, the Quarry Boys had returned from Deepborn Cleft back to the city of Cordis, and they regrouped with Sidonius. The Dragonborn recluse and agent of the Argent Society urged them to investigate rumors of a piece of the Chronomaticum in the Macraws, the canyon lands in the western part of the Broken Waste. Meanwhile, Smiles was coerced by his lady friend Cerise to spy on Declan Caradune and
I did it willingly.
Okay. You were coerced, tricked into spying on Declan Caradune and two other magisters of the Lyceum Arcanum, and learned that they were headed to a city called Mord Hall, far to the west, to investigate rumors of wild magic in the area. After regrouping, the Quarry Boys concluded the fastest way to get to the Macraws would be by an Aarakocran cloud runner owned by the gnome contraptionist Hobard Thither Yonder, who was in need of some silver. And so upon defeating the Beholder zombie that plagued the Helter Smelter mines, they were able to purchase the cloud runner at a discount. And after a run-in with the Helter sisters themselves, they set off in their cloud runner with all haste towards the Macraws. And so we pick up from where we left off last week with the party just having elevated the ship and having it kind of reach altitude and now sailing or flying towards the west of the Broken Waste. At around midday, you can see the sun is kind of high in the sky, the towering mountains casting long shadows across the broken plains. And before you, the wide expanse of the Broken Waste. What do you all do?
So
just eyes blood red because we have not slept. I have not slept, at least. Aurora's not. He's at the steering wheel, the ghostly steering wheel, having a blast, taking it up, seeing how high he can get this thing up.
Okay.
Yeah, I go over to Valfire and I say, "Hey, Valfire, what do you think Cerise is doing right now?"
One moment. I'm not used to this flying motion. It's not.
Yeah, I don't.
What we say? What we saying?
Yeah, what do you think Cerise is doing right now? You think she's thinking about me?
Who is Cerise?
The redhead.
Which redhead?
Oh my god. The one with the,
Oh yes. The dwarf. I understand. Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
Oh god.
I can't tell if this is Paul or Valfire.
the lines are so blurred.
From Underwoods? you know.
The
It's
gnome.
her-
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. That's great.
All right.
Bro,
All right.
man, and like you see Lucius just hanging out in the corner, just like feet up, just like enjoying the ride. He's like, bro, man, you just got Valfire. If you're feeling sick, man, you just gotta rub your wrists. That'll get rid of the motion sickness, man. Just rub your wrists, man. Just right here.
I think I just had too many good berries before we took off. That's it. They're
I
all out
imagine-
now. We're fine.
I imagine Lucius has also got his like hand out the window.
The
you
side,
know?
yeah,
Like, just
doing the
kinda
thing.
like you do when you're in the car.
No,
You're
that's
just kinda like,
pedestrian
Yeah.
for him. That's
oh
pedestrian.
wow, oh wow.
Oh wow,
You're high
that's
class.
cool.
You know, he's
Super high
like
class.
taking a nap. He's like this. Nothing puts him to sleep like a good old Cloud Runner ride.
I like it. I like it.
Nice. All right. At this point, I would ask all of you to make a perception check for me, just for fun, let's say.
Should be no surprise
fun
to your eyes that I
perception check.
rolled a 4.
That is no surprise at all.
A 3 for a
18.
1.
18.
Okay. 18 for Smiles and Valify, what do you got?
22.
22. All right, good. So Smiles, as you are talking to to Valfire about Cerise, the two of you kind of notice that there is a hatch on the towards the bow of the ship that is kind of off to the side, but like sort of a small hatch that seems to lead sort of further into the deck.
Hey, has anyone checked out this this hatch? My leftover good berries seem to be leaking down there. Maybe there's a hold or something.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know, I was
man.
noticing that hatch too.
That I picture.
and,
This is how I noticed that there was something there. Was that there was like just like a stream, and it just like went through that gap, and then started pulling down, and that's like kind of like filling out the outline of the gap. And I was like, okay.
doesn't that hatch remind you of Cerise's eyes though? The just the shape of the hatch.
Yeah, man. They usually keep stuff underneath, man. Just
Oh, she's that wide. Oh, interesting. No, I haven't seen between her legs. So,
I said eyes, you mongrel.
oh, I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it seems to be.
Should we check out that hatch?
Yeah, let's go.
What's
Let's go
that-
check it
is
out.
Is that where the engine is for this infernal contraption?
You go first.
By the light of the moon, I'll thorn whip it open.
Okay. All right. You cast Thorn Whip. It lashes around a pull ring essentially, and you pull open the hatch door with like a ka-thunk as it like slams against the wood. And yeah, below you can see there are sort of a half ladder, half set of stairs kind of leading down into darkness.
Yeah, Valfire, you got that dark vision, right?
No, but I have my sword, and I pull out my scimitar moon sword, and I just hold it down there.
Okay. Yeah, you look down below and you see it is you stick your head down and you kind of see with the light of your sword there's an empty sort of hold below the deck. You can make out a couple of empty barrels and crates that are kind of shifting as the Cloud Runner kind of catches a breeze and it kind of shifts up. You can see them just kind of roll backward and then sort of roll to the side. You can see on the right side of the ship, there's an outline of a door, and you can see sort of a ladder embedded on the wall. And so you estimate that that part of the hull just sort of like swings outward and downward and can allow for cargo to be kind of brought on to the ship. And then as you look towards the stern, you see that there is sort of a wooden wall, maybe about 2/3 down the length of the ship, and a door that sort of presents itself in the middle of this wall.
It seems like. Sounds good. I say, Roar. How you doing up there, buddy? Have you been on one of these before?
Never. I love it. I love it so much up here.
I imagine it's probably hard. We have to scream because we're going through the wind so loud, unless
What's the speed of this thing?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably going about like 15, 20 miles per hour, so which is like faster than any craft you've ever experienced before. So the wind at this altitude, especially, or about 500 feet at this point, is pretty loud.
All right. Yeah, I'll just go down to the hold and see. It's like,
Okay.
I wonder if there's anything good down here.
Okay, you make your way down to the hold. Yeah, you see the door in front of you. You see a couple of empty crates and barrels just kind of getting rocked about. You hear the as you kind of descend with the light of your scimitar, you hear the squeak of a rat that kind of like scuttles out of the light and further into the shadows.
I cast Fairy Fire.
All right, I am going to make a dexterity saving throw for the rat here.
Well, it says each object in a 20-foot cube is outlined in blue. So I imagine
Cool.
or violet, and so it's just everything lights up. Like it's like a almost like a highlighted outline. Even the
Yeah.
box, the crates, everything.
Sure. Yeah.
Doors.
So everything towards like the front of the ship gets highlighted in these harmless violet flames. What's the save DC on your on your
16.
first 16. Okay, yeah. The rat also fails, and you can see the softly blurred and glowing outline of this rat as it ducks behind a crate towards the front of the ship.
All right. Yeah, there's not much down here. No hidden invisible creatures as far as I could tell. Should I keep exploring up there, or how far are we away from our destination?
Like a couple days.
All right, I'll keep looking. And I'll
Make
go
an
to that-
intelligence check for me, Roar.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 12 for a 16.
16. Yeah, you estimate you're about 2 to 3 days away from
Yeah,
the
cool.
Macraws in general,
Yeah.
but the area is relatively large, so it depending on what you're looking for, it might take you more time to find it.
Sure.
And I will put my ear to the door, and then thorn whip it open.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you put your ear to the door.
16.
16. Okay. You do not hear anything behind the door. You do not hear anything behind the door.
Okay, I open the door.
Okay. You open the door and it opens. It's a very thin wooden door, and the wall itself is more just like a series of planks that have been kind of arrayed in a vertical fashion. As you open the door, you see you are in a very short hallway. There's a door to your left, a door to your right, and a door directly in front of you. You hear a low sort of thrumming sound coming from the door directly in front of you.
And I think to myself, this must be the infernal engine that flies this thing. And I will. Do I hear anything else or no?
Make another perception check for me.
Besides the engine. All right, 17 this time.
Yeah, you don't hear anything else besides the thrum of the engine here, or what you
Okay.
presume to be the engine.
All right. I'll open up the engine room.
Okay. You open up the door, and it does look like, in fact, that there is an engine of sorts. It's very strange. It's kind of an arcane. It's kind of a metallic contraption with lots of spinning gears and whoops, lost my camera there. Lots of spinning gear and wheels and pulleys. You hear like a steam pipe kind of blowing off as you enter the room, and you can hear like this sort of low thrumming sound from like this giant, what looks to be a cauldron kind of turned over on its side but capped at both ends, as these massive sort of brass tubes exit from either side and kind of flow into the wall of the rear wall, basically, which you kind of the rear of the ship.
And Valfire thinks to himself, we should keep Lucius from this room. He could get into some major problems here, cause some major issues with this engine. All right. I will leave the engine room and then head back up.
Okay. There were two other doors there, by the way.
Oh, yeah. So I'll open up the two other doors.
Yeah, okay. You open up both of them. They are very tiny, sort of like cabins, each outfitted with a pair of hammocks that are sort of gently swaying and rocking along the side. And there are 2 chests in the room that look to be empty. So it looks like there's some very basic sort of furnishings in here.
Oh, this is good in case we need to sleep on this flight. Oh, I thought we'd be sleeping under the stars. Okay. I just jump into one of the beds.
All right. You jump into a hammock and make a Constitution saving throw for me since you're not feeling very well.
21.
21. Okay, yeah. You feel like you might be better off being above deck as below the swaying and rocking of the hammock. It might be a little bit too much for your stomach to bear, but you are managing to get a little bit of sleep and rest. So you can start to take a rest if you'd like, short or long, whatever your preference is.
Yeah. I'll take a short rest or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. You start resting. Rest of you doing anything interesting?
Yeah, so after Valfire hasn't returned for a while, I am going to like really muster some strength of mind. And I'm gonna go down there and tell me exactly where the crates and barrels are, like relative to the stairway.
Relative to I mean, they're just kind of scattered all over. There's just gonna roll a die here. There are 5 I'll say 3 crates and 2 barrels just kind of like scattered about. They're kind of like just shifting with the rocking of the ship.
All right, so yeah, I go down there and I'm really jumpy. Like I'm like attached to one wall and I'm like trying to like not look and I'm just Valfire!
Yeah.
And
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me as you start making your way towards the rear of the ship.
yeah. 15.
15. Okay. A barrel starts sliding towards you with intense purpose and a malevolence that only you know. And as it approaches, you just manage to spin out of the way as it crashes against the hull. And then kind of wobbles for a minute and then kind of tips upright once more. It's one sort of like knothole looking at you menacingly.
I'm screaming out, it's happening! It's happening! Oh my god! I'm running like Valfire! And I see the door. I don't pay attention. I'm just blasting through. Valfire!
Okay.
All right, yeah. I jump out of bed. I go running, and I see the barrel. I'm like, oh, it's a mimic! And I'll just pull and whip the barrel.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll with the thorn whip.
12.
Yeah. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage against the barrel.
6 points.
6 points.
Whippy thorn whip.
Whippy thorn whip damage.
Yeah.
It was of whip damage. It does not withstand the fury of your thorn whip, and it shatters into 100 wooden shards. These sort of curved wooden planks are clattering against the deck, and the barrel is no more.
Smiles does not explain
Smiles,
himself, but I
what
just turn to
happened?
Valfire and I say, "Thank you, thank you." And then I see the cot and I pass out.
All right, you do manage to get some rest as well without any explanation to Valfire, as you just like flop into one of the cots and just like pass out.
Upstairs. Hey, Lucius, I got this. If you want to take a little rest there, bud. I feel so awake. I
He's
feel
asleep.
alive right now.
He's already asleep on the
Cool.
deck.
Cool.
Like just the wind blowing through his feathers. He's just like, he's done.
Cool.
Okay.
And
All
Raj, you'd asked last episode, between 500 and 1,000 feet or so, and I'm like definitely up near 1,000.
Oh, okay. All right, you're taking it up there and getting some altitude. All right.
Yeah.
Is
As-
the oxygen changed up there, or is this thing
Not
protect
at
you
1,000
from?
feet. Yeah.
Not at 1,000. No, 1,000 is pretty easy. Yeah.
Tom, do you know anything about this?
I do. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it from your
Once we
from
reach
your, like, mountain
12,500 for
biking-
long distances, would it be time?
from your mountain biking experience?
Nighttime, 7,500 feet. Start to worry a little bit. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. All right. Roar, as you as the rest of your party gets some rest and you continue to pilot the Cloud Runner, you can see as the day sort of progresses, hours go by and the sun starts to set, with the fiery light sort of directly in front of you, serving as a sort of a compass point, and you start heading in that direction. And yeah, you look out over, and you in the distance you can see, now that you're kind of at this altitude, you can see over the broken terrain, the start of the canyon lands that kind of form the Macraws out on the western horizon. And you think back to your time there, and your family and your tribe, warband that you had traveled with, the various hobgoblins and goblins, and of course the other bugbears that formed this warband, and you reminisce and think about not having been in this place for quite some time now. What's going through your mind as you start to approach it and realize this is where you're from, your old stomping grounds?
Oh, Roar is starting to come down from. He's starting to realize he's quite tired from flying, and I think this is when it's starting to hit him. Like, oh, I haven't been here. I've been here in a long time. I haven't been here since I escaped, I guess, since I ran away. I can't believe I'm going back. I think I could be ready. I've gone through some stuff. It's okay. But, I'm glad I have some backup with me. Not safe out here.
All right. So your reverie starts to transition into a dreamlike state, and you shake yourself awake at times, realizing that, oh, you're falling asleep. You're literally falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
At this point, as
I start to slide forward. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is your intent? Are you attempting to are you gonna try to fly through the night at this point, or what are you trying to do?
He'll go for another hour or two, and then he's a smart cookie. He'll go for another hour, and then he'll yell over to Lucius. Yeah.
Okay. As the sun starts to set and your eyelids grow super heavy, I will say at this point, at least the rest of you have at least gotten a short rest at this point, so you can knock that off if you'd like. But yeah, you do call over to Lucius, and Lucius, as you awaken, you see that both of you see that surrounding you in the air at this altitude, not really noticeable from the ground, are these iridescent particles. The air is just littered with them, little motes of illuminated dust gathering around the hull and around your bodies as you kind of stand, creating sort of like this halo-like projection around each of you, almost like a comet tail kind of sweeping behind you in the direction of the wind.
Is this a phenomenon that Aarakocra are familiar with, or myself?
Make a history check for me.
So, Raj, what's 1 + 1?
11.
That would be 2. I'll tell you what, I will give you advantage on this because you are an airborne creature and you have been up at this altitude multiple times. Yeah,
right. That's still a 9. Still a 9 with their advantage.
Okay, so I will say that this phenomenon is not foreign to you. You've noticed this before, but how old are you, Lucius?
Snap. Not old. I'd say 20s.
20s? Okay. I will say that this only started becoming a phenomenon, a noticeable phenomenon among the Aarakocra maybe like 10-ish years ago.
Okay.
And it's grown, like these particles have kind of grown in density over time, but you have no idea what the origin or the cause might be or anything like that.
Okay. Man, like, this sounds familiar, man. This looks familiar, but like, I can't remember. Man. I must have like dozed off in class that day, man, when my sensei was talking to me. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying, man?
Sure. Okay.
You ever
Good. So
done
they
that?
are
Like,
real. They are real. I am dreaming some stuff while my
you,
eyes are awake right now.
Brochacho,
Uh huh.
you should get some sleep. Go
Uh-huh.
downstairs. I hear Valfire snoring like a crazy person down there.
Uh huh.
Yeah, you should just
Okay.
get down there and get some sleep.
All right. It pulls a little to the right.
You know, hey, man, I know how these things fly, but
Okay.
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.
All right, so I take the wheel, take the helm, and
Lucius, take the wheel.
Okay.
and then I find the closest piece of rope, and I try to tie off the helm in autopilot mode.
Ah. All right. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check as you attempt to sort of tie it off and hold it in the right place.
Just a check.
Just a straight up dexterity check.
That's a 7.
7. Okay. Yeah, you think you've got it right. And as you kind of put your feet up and relax a little bit, give me a perception check real quick.
Right. Get new dice.
9,
New
okay.
dice, dude.
Yeah.
I've retired 3 of my 5 d20s right now. I retired them for the night.
You're defying all kinds of laws of statistics here. Yeah, so you as far as you know, you kind of put your feet up and this thing is holding and you're going in the right direction.
So I find a chair, put it near the helm,
Okay.
put my feet up, and just like, I don't close my eyes, I don't fall asleep. I just like enjoy the stars and the breeze, and
Okay.
I'm just like, this is great, man.
All right. Are you going to sleep?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, you're gonna stay up. Okay. All right.
No, but I am like, just like enjoying the cool breeze, just like, man. I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, that's that mountain, bro, man. I remember that mountain, And then my master, my sensei, told me about that mountain. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, look at those planes over there.
All right.
And he'll look at the sky. That's it. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. So
but he is not paying attention to the helm
yes. Okay. Understood. So as you
because it's on autopilot.
Yes, of course. Yeah. You people, your people call it
You
Aarakocra
people?
What do you mean?
You Aarakocra.
That feels
call it
worse.
Aarakocra pilot. And that is worse actually. And,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cut, and back to action.
It is funny what makes Paul uncomfortable, and that is uncomfortable for Paul. But you know what?
Yeah.
So many other things like what?
It is all comedy.
Comedy.
All right.
So so as you kind of look out over the rail and out on the horizon, pending judgment dominates the view here, and you've seen it at this altitude before, so it's not exactly a new sight to you, but it does. It is remarkable how the spear-like projection of this rock glows so brightly at night, even shining brighter than the moon, with the sort of highest third of it sort of fading off into darkness, beyond into the black sky.
Raj,
yeah.
I would say probably about an hour into his shift, he will kind of like say, "Oh, should I make sure that the autopilot is pointing in the right direction?" Because I imagine with pending judgment, he can kind of guess ballpark where he's going.
Sure. Make a survival check for me.
Oh boy. New die. 14.
14.
Coming
Okay.
out hot.
You know what?
Respectable.
It was
Yeah.
above
Respectable.
10. Or is that 10 actually?
That's a record. That's a
Huge,
record.
huge improvement.
First roll over 10.
Nice. All right, so yeah, you do notice that the ship has sort of veered towards the north, and you're kind of traveling maybe about like 10 degrees off off the direction you're supposed
He's
to be.
like, "Oh man, come on, man." And he like adjusts it, and then he like points the ship back to where he thinks he's supposed to go, and then reties the
Okay, make another dexterity check for me.
little better. 23. 22.
Oh, very good,
Nice.
very good. You think back to your boyhood trials among the monks of the Way of the Wind, and remember your knots that they had taught you to tie back in the Wind Scouts, and you go ahead and tie like a very secure knot this time, and get the ship steered in the right direction.
See, the problem before was when he thinks about knots, sometimes his sensei had said not this knot, and he just like double negatives, got really confused.
Yes, of course. So much confusion and hijinks ensuing from those lessons. Yeah. Bro, do you mean like not, or like was it not this knot?
So confused, man, because like I don't know if this is not the knot I should tie or not the knot I should not tie. Whoa.
He usually just ended the lesson with some cloud surfing at the end and call it a day. All right, but this time you do get the knot in a good place, and as you head in a sort of general westerly direction, if nothing else happens, morning comes. The three of you get a long rest in, and
Would Lucius have passed off flying to the middle
I
of the
think
night?
he would have gone through the morning, and then he would be like, "It's my turn, bros, to nap."
Cool.
Okay, got it. So Lucius,
This is like how you drive through day and night, you know?
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
stopping for gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make a Constitution check for me, Lucius, if you please.
Just a check. That is a 1+2.
Okay, those are the rules I'm familiar with.
Why don't you try
So
the
you do
first dice
suffer a level of exhaustion,
God bless America.
and as you retire for the evening, or for the morning, I should say, you are now at one level of exhaustion. But the rest of you wake up hale and hearty, and
I'll take the controls back from you.
okay, all right. Roar takes the controls back.
You look at Lucius, and he's like way more tired than you've ever seen him. He's like,
Okay.
"Grim, man." Woo, woo, woo! And he goes right downstairs and passes out.
Okay.
Flying's hard work. Okay.
Garage long rest, yeah.
Yep.
Yes, the three of you do get a long rest. Lucius is long
But did
resting at
Lucius
this
get
point,
like
I
a
think.
short rest? I guess
He did.
He did.
Beforehand.
You get a short rest. Yeah, you got a short rest. All right. So at the start of this day of travel, I would like someone to roll a d6 for me, please.
Got it. I got it. Rolling. 5.
5. Okay. So as the ship progresses throughout the day, you can see the area of the Macross comes into closer view at this point as the sun rises, and you can see now the pockmarked and split and rent land before you of this area. And you can see these vast sort of canyons and these massive mesas kind of sticking up, and you are quite familiar with the maze-like topography here, where if you're kind of like below in the canyons where all civilization there tends to live and reside, how convoluted and mesmerizing it is to kind of walk through this area of these very narrow kind of canyons, these or sometimes these vast sort of clearings that open up to the sky, and that are rife with floodwaters during like the most intense of storms, and cause quite a great stir among the people that reside there at those times. But as you kind of look over, we'll say that about midday, you notice there is a.
Could I, before that, do you mind if I just talk to Roar before, like in the morning after?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I say, Valfire walks over to Roar and says, maybe I see you looking at your spell book. And I say, hey, Furball.
Yeah, bud.
We are really, really high up.
Uh-huh.
I've heard of wizards who can make you fall as light as a feather if you fall from a high distance. You don't happen to have that spell in that book of yours, do you?
No, I just have always been close to the ground. I don't know why would anyone fall, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sure this ship will be totally fine, and we won't come across any creatures.
I'm in charge. Like, we're gonna be
that can
just fine.
fly. You can bring us to the ground pretty quickly, if we need to.
You know, pretty eventually. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Oh, we're gonna be fine. I got this covered, bud.
You think I'm pretty small? I'm sure Lucius will carry me if anything happens. I think
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
be fine. I
No
think
question.
I'll be
Yeah.
fine. Okay. Good. No,
Plan for the best. That's what I say.
always confident. Maybe at our next stop, if we plan on using this device, do you have the ability to learn spells? I know you study a form of magic I'm not familiar with, but if we can buy a scroll,
Yeah.
with,
Oh, I
could you
love doing
write it
that.
and
I
learn
love
it?
doing that. I just want to add pages to the book. You know what I'm saying?
I I I think so.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
you ever add that spell you got from?
I did. Oh, it's a doozy. Oh, baby. Fire and speed. Speed and
All right.
fire.
All right. Well, something to think about. All right, that's it.
Okay.
Thanks for a ball. For nothing, I guess. I can't wait to be level 8 where I can fly.
He said in character. All right.
Yeah.
So as you conclude this conversation in Velfire, you start to walk away from Roar at the helm. A dark shadow suddenly passes over the deck of the ship, and you look up, thinking, "Well, aren't there really any clouds in the sky?" And as you look up, you can see the sun directly overhead has been sort of blotted out by this large, shadowy shape that seems to be approaching sort of at an oblique angle towards your ship and from above. And as the ship approaches, or sorry, as this object approaches, you can see the shadowy figures of several winged humanoids kind of dart off of the bow and kind of fly off in different directions towards your group. And as they come closer, you can see now in focus there is another Cloud Runner actually swooping in towards you.
Cool.
And you can see a group of Aarakocra flying in a very aggressive, swirling pattern towards your ship. But these are not like other Aarakocra that you've seen in the past. They are, they look kind of like ragtag, wearing these mismatched leathers with very loud colors, kind of dyed with like bright reds and blues and yellows. And you can see like headbands and armbands bearing like these symbols of a pair of like broken eagle wings. And Lucius, you are actually below deck, so
He
you cannot
is.
provide any insight here. But as they approach, I'm going to need you all to roll for initiative for me. Please.
Punch it,
Aarakocra.
Chewie! Punch it! Oh no, is the hyperdrive down again? No! No!
Jing 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 jing. They told me they fixed it. They told me they fixed it. It's
not my fault. It's not my fault. All right, we got a 13 for Smiles. Lucius, what do you got?
19.
19, very good. 19 for Velfire as well, and Roar.
20.
20, all right. You guys rolled very high initiative. Good work.
Yeah.
So at
We're good at this game, Raj.
Uh-huh,
We're good.
The best.
We're good. We're gooder than we used to be.
You are definitely something. All right, I will paint a picture here for you all as I...
Raj is gonna paint a word picture. He's gonna paint a picture with his words.
I'm going to try to
No,
use
it's got a
some,
picture.
actual visuals here.
Paint a picture with visuals.
Not wrong.
At the helm.
Dude.
They-
Cloud Runners. Look at these Cloud Runners, you guys.
Oh, I never have my second screen up, and I always miss it until you guys point it out.
What do you view?
Well, so I put the view as...
He just watches himself.
yeah, I
he doesn't
know.
even
Yeah.
see us talk. It's
Absolutely
literally
just
he's hitting
Tyler.
every other person except himself.
I put it on speaker view so that I look up and I don't, I focus on the person who's speaking. And
Uh-huh.
I forget that I've got the other thing up.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Smart.
Specifically so I won't be looking at this gorgeous mug.
Where did these... I don't even... We'll talk. Where these models came from.
Raj is severely in debt.
Oh, yeah, don't tell my wife.
But rich
I mean, she
in
knows.
mini.
She knows. The boxes show up every week. They don't stop.
He's in agreement with Schmurvenforge to send them in plain boxes.
That's right. That's right. All right. So let me see if actually this gives you guys a better view here than what I've just provided.
Oh yeah, that's
Is
right.
that better?
Wow. Cool.
Okay, cool. So you guys see these Aarakocran, these ragtag Aarakocrans make their way towards you, and they start shouting these high-pitched kind of screams, war cries, and you can hear kind of through the air. And yeah, Roar, you are going first. What do you do? You're gonna go next.
Who's just gonna go next? I'm just gonna take a look around. Pop Owl out.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor. I'm gonna rub a piece of cured leather and just gonna slap it against my leg, and Mage Armor goes on.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll initiative for Owl
Yeah.
as he pops out.
He is a 5.
5, all right. Roar pops out. Oh, oh, or Owl pops out. Roar, Roar. So wonderful to see you again. What is the brigands? Have at
Oh.
thee, knaves.
As soon as he says brigands, I'm like, oh wait, really? Oh god, I just thought, oh god.
You were about to bring him out just to talk to him, but he's like, look behind you. All right. So I actually cannot find the Owl mini, so I'm gonna use this cat here for now.
Cool.
I love the cat.
I know where it is. It's actually residing with the Sunday game minis. So.
Okay.
Anyway, Roar. Okay, so you cast Mage Armor yourself. You summon Owl. Anything else in this turn?
Nope.
Okay. Lucius, you're up.
I'm asleep.
Ah, good point. Go ahead
Like
and
exhausted, 1 level exhaustion asleep, Raj.
yeah. So I'll say go ahead and roll. So there are these loud cries, battle cries, but you do have exhaustion. So roll a
I'm
perception
below
check with
deck with the humming of the sweet, sweet engine right next to my head.
yeah. So roll perception with disadvantage. Let's see if you happen to be woken up by the commotion.
Oh my god. Now I roll great. Perception, I rolled a 16 and a 17, so my low is a 20.
Wow. Okay, I will say that despite the your burning slumber-filled eyes, you wake up with a start as you hear these cries. And actually make a quick history check for me.
No history check is quick, and with Lucius, it is not quick. It is a 3.
Okay. Yeah.
So
you've heard these
I get
before?
excited at the idea of hearing Aarakocra. I think like
Sure.
that's what I would do.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
I just wake up out of the hand and go like, brothers,
Yeah.
and I'm just jump up and I just like, bros, and I come upstairs and I start flying towards them like, bros.
Okay. What is your move?
Well,
30,
Great
50
questions.
flying. Yeah.
there you go. Did you say it?
Okay. So I'll say with 30 feet of
speed.
Oh, 35.
okay. So I'll say with 30
Oh,
feet of
wow.
move, you do get to the top of the deck.
35. 35.
35. Okay, so you have 5 more feet. You're at the top there. And you have 5
I start
more feet.
flying towards them and like I want to give hugs.
Okay. I will move you towards.
You have a fly speed of 60 feet.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that's
Well,
insane.
I mean, you only have 5 feet of movement left though, total. So
Yeah, but
I know,
5,
start flying towards them. Yeah, that's fine.
percentage wise, that's probably 10 feet of fly move.
Sure.
So
That
but I
60
go-
is so much.
why am I not seeing that on here?
Okay. So you start
it's
flying
right next
towards.
to proficiency.
Keep going, Rush.
Okay, so Valfi, that was Lucius's turn. I guess technically you have your action.
Yeah, my action is to like say hi to these guys. I'm like, brothers, man. Like, what are you guys doing here, man? Like, you see our cloud runner? It's awesome. Your cloud runner, you got a cloud runner too.
So I will say that as you kind of rush out in a furious kind of like frantic pace, trying to get the see the Aarakocra that are out here, you kind of stop short as you approach them and realize, oh, this is not good. You see by the way that they're dressed that these are the Aeolian Reavers, a splinter group of Aarakocra that are essentially like sky pirates that tend to prey on the unguarded and the weak who take to flight. And so you realize now you're kind of in some trouble here.
Is it the Olean what?
Did
The
I
Aeolian
realize
Reavers.
that after I took my action to not do anything?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, and so Valfire, it is your turn, and then I'm gonna go.
Does Lucius get to yell out anything like, "Oh
Yeah,
no"?
Yeah, just because how
Like,
do
do
we?
I
get
just
a
said,
signal
oh
that-
no, we're Verlian Reapers, man.
Sounds delightful. You think they want breakfast?
Hide your necklaces, bros.
All right, Valfire, what are you doing?
Wait. So this is not the welcoming party. Okay. And I start. I grab onto my druidic symbol, which I don't know. Maybe it's a fang or a tooth. And I'm like, start swirling my hands in the air, and I will. I said, these guys probably are not good, and I'll call lightning, and I'll create a storm cloud above me. So, well, yes. Are we
Okay.
also? Are we? Are we all moving at a speed?
Yeah, so technically you're all kind of in flight at this point, and the ships are actually moving. The one that's kind of above you and moving is kind of like moving at an oblique angle towards you and kind of coming in your direction, but it's still flying above you, and your ship is kind of moving straight, like in the direction that I'm pointing.
Are you saying they can fly as fast as a cloud runner?
Oh, yeah.
They are flying pretty fast, yeah.
Okay.
Or well, I mean, their ship was flying faster than yours, and they've kind of like all jumped off, sort of immediately, and that's kind of like where they ended up.
And so okay. I guess it's 6 seconds around. All right. I'm just wondering. I'll just do it. I'll cast Call Lightning,
Okay.
so a storm cloud appears above us,
Okay.
and let's see.
Oh, lightning.
Yeah, and each creature within 5 feet of point must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save.
Woo! Well, where do you want to put it? Because none of the creatures are actually above your ship.
I would just put it like I pointed above a group of them, like out in front.
So they are. What is the range? Everybody within 10 feet of it? You said.
Just 5 feet. So
5 feet.
It only probably hit one because they're not all.
Yeah, they're all kind of spread apart. They all kind of like flew out in different directions. So, I mean, you can like pick this one if you want over here.
Sure. Yeah, it's a 60-foot radius cloud that
Okay.
appears above. You know,
Okay.
see within range, and then so anything above, so it's like 120 feet across.
Yeah.
I can cause lightning to crash down, and anyone
Okay.
within 5 feet.
Sounds good.
Oh,
All right. So
interesting. Okay.
so they will. So that one will make a dexterity saving throw. Go ahead and what's your DC here?
Were there any clouds in the sky, Raj? Existing stormy conditions?
It was a pretty.
No,
pretty-
he did.
pretty
He
clear
did.
day.
He did mention like one like very dark and stormy cloud.
Uh huh.
No, I didn't. I wish you did. All right, so I'll just strike one of the ones that, closer to the bow of the ship. What's
Sure.
the front of the ship called?
Yeah.
The bow. Yeah.
Bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead. What's the DC on this?
60.
16. Okay. So that is exactly a 16. So it
saves.
does save.
But it's still, lightning comes out, and it'll take half of 15.
Okay, so it'll take 7 points of lightning damage. As the sky starts to grow dark directly above where you are at this point, you can hear like the rumble of thunder, and like a sharp crack of lightning just emits and like shocks the creature, and you can see like it's paralyzed for a second as you can kind of see its skeleton through its skin. For a moment, but then it kind of like recovers as it drops a few feet and then like sweeps up. You can see like smoke kind of wafting off of the creature. All right, anything else, Wildfire?
And then I would like to, with the bonus action, secure myself to the deck as well as I can. Stick my foot in like a lasso or just grab onto the railing as a free action.
Okay, I will say, yeah.
I'd like to move back,
so
I'd
need
like
to
to move back a corner, like by Roar, so I don't get pushed off the ledge or anything. So back.
Okay, sure.
Go over there and just like take my belt and wrap it around and just, try to secure myself. That's it.
Yeah, I'll say because this is you're doing it very hastily. Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me to see how quickly you can kind of fasten something.
12.
So, I mean, you think it's You're
I know
you
it's
basically
hasty. I know it's hasty. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So these creatures are going to go now. The Aarakocra. The one right in front of you, Lucius, is going to swoop back about 15 feet and fire its bow at you as 2 arrows come sailing towards you. The first arrow is a
Deflect it.
that's a 19 to hit.
My armor class is 19, Rush.
Okay, so that is 6 points of damage.
Going to deflect it.
Okay, go for it.
That is 1 key point, if I don't remember how I play my character, and I think I do.
I think you
And-
use the key to just throw it back if you
That's
want.
right,
I think
yeah.
you can just
Yeah.
Oh,
deflect.
all right.
Yeah.
So I have to roll for the deflection?
I think it's like you can deflect 1d10
Oh, it's 1d10, that's right.
plus your monk level or something like that number of
That's
points.
right. I play D&D.
Yeah, but one minimum plus
Uh,
5 is going to deflect all the damage no matter what.
Yeah, 9.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah, good point. Yeah, okay. So so you kind of like whack the arrow out of the air, or do you want to throw it back, or
Heck yeah, bro!
okay, bro? Go ahead, spend a key point and make your attack.
God bless America. I wasted a key point. That's an 11?
11 does not hit. He kind of like folds his wings in and sinks down to the ground, like sort of cannonballing in the air before he spreads his wings out. You've seen this maneuver 100 times before, but he kind of flaps up to where he was. The arrow goes
I'm
sailing
like,
off into the air.
Bro,
You
man,
see he
don't
goes
shoot.
straight and then whoosh, just get caught by the wind and flow away.
Bro, man, don't shoot arrows at me, man. It's like impossible to hit me.
Okay, another arrow coming
Come
at you.
me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second arrow.
Second arrow. This is a 16 to hit, which I don't think hits.
Well, technically, I don't. No, 16 does not hit, but I can only react to 1 arrow, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have one. Yeah, it takes your reaction. So yeah.
So I
Okay,
probably
but
shouldn't
the-
talk smack, but that's cool.
Yeah. But as he kind of comes back to height and fires the arrow at you, clearly distracted by your maneuver, it does to no effect. Sorry. Wait, you know what? I have this ability. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. That is actually a 24 to hit. So it does in fact hit you.
I don't know what ability that is, but I don't like it.
This is a 5 points of damage as the arrow sinks into you. You want to deflect that
Bro,
one? Oh, you
man,
can't,
like,
no.
ow.
All right. The other one is
Are
also going to...
are they saying anything at the moment?
No, they're just like they got these high pitched sort of like these yells. It's like "Ay, ay, 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 ay," as they're kind of firing the arrows towards you. All right, it is the second one's turn. It's going to also fire 2 arrows at you, Lucius. The first one is a that's going to miss, so that's a 16. And then the second one is I just rolled a natural 20. So
You would.
I would, wouldn't I? So that is that is
Smiles.
17 points piercing damage that you take from that second arrow. The third one is going to fire 2 arrows at Hror.
Okay.
You do have mage armor up, so the first one is a... I'm going to use this ability. That is a 20 to hit.
Hits.
Alright.
I'll take it. It's fine.
Okay, you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then another arrow coming at you for... that's a 9 to hit, so that will
Yes.
miss. All right, and then the last creature is going to fly around over here and will fire at Valfire 2 arrows in your direction. That is a 11 to hit, which I believe will miss. And then a 25 to hit on the second one
All right.
for
25
7
hits.
piercing.
I'll
And
do-
Smiles, it is your turn, followed by Owl at the bottom of the round.
So the one Aarakocra that's taken damage is where? Which one? Can you
In
point
front of
to?
Lucius.
Yes,
off the
this
bottom.
one. This one over here.
Yes,
Just
fantastic.
just for point of order, I rolled a con save and I held my concentration on.
Awesome, thank you.
Nice.
So I yell out at that one, you fashion fiasco featherbrain, and viciously mock him for his mismatched outfit.
Okay. He's gonna make a Wisdom saving throw. This is a That's a 4, so he does not succeed.
Yeah. And he's gonna take. He's gonna feel 4 points of psychic shame about his choice of.
So much shame. So much shame.
Where
So
he'll
much
have
shame.
disadvantage on his next attack.
Very good. All right,
And I'm
yep.
gonna return to Lucius, and I'm gonna say, you're dressed so much better than these guys. Oh, I mean, you're dressed in rags, and it's just better.
Bro, heal me.
Oh, sorry, I don't bardically inspire you. I actually, that was actually my words of healing.
Sure. You're healing words. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my healing words exactly. I go ahead and I cast those.
You guys cheat
And,
so bad.
I mean, he would have said, "Bro, heal me."
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
Those are 8 points of healing heart.
Very good.
Love it. Love it.
Okay. Cool.
Bro, man, you're like the best, Smiles. I don't care what Suri says.
What?
All right, Owl, you're up.
I will fly to I think the one that Lucius was engaged with, and,
Okay.
and
I
harry
was
that
engaged
creature.
with a few of them.
Well, yeah, but the one in front of you in the bow, like all the way forward. Yeah.
Okay. And then render help. I
Render
assume?
help. Yep.
Okay. And then we'll just put him back here for now.
Indeed.
Just for the sake of simplicity. All right. Once more onto the breach, dear friend. Owl flaps into the creature's face and flies away. Feathers kind of streaming off in the wind. And at the top of the round, it is Roar. Your turn.
All right, Aurora is gonna start humming to himself. He's a little mad. He got shot. He's gonna start singing his blade song, which I really enjoy, as a bonus action. And then...
sorry. Before you go,
Go
apologize.
ahead, go ahead.
At the top of the round, the ships all move essentially. Like space and time continues, and so you all are kind of back.
Oh, that one died.
Yep, he fell.
What was me?
He can't fly for anything.
We're gonna have to cut this part out.
No. Oh, I leave it all in.
Actually, if you look at the rewind stats, this kind of
This
stuff
is the most common.
most
yeah.
replayed.
Right. Spike.
Wait,
Spike.
you're kidding, right?
Yeah, yes, there's sarcasm.
Please, God. Something would be wrong with this world if that was true.
If only I had a sarcasm compass to find my way.
Yeah, not in this one.
Raj, you're doing a great job.
Not yet.
Terrible job, you guys.
Yeah, we can't really hear you
We know.
either. So
We know.
it makes it twice as good.
It's better that we have both views. Raj from one side and Raj from the other.
The best part
I
is
mean, I feel like
Raj can hear everything we're saying, but
Yeah.
he can barely hear what he's saying because the mic is so far from him.
Right.
one day we could get Raj like a lapel mic to replace his boom mic.
I can get him that.
For some reason, picturing him with a lapel mic is just.
Okay, I did it. Oh my god, I did it. Okay.
All right, now am I allowed to sing my blade song?
Yes. Go
It's
ahead.
gonna happen in the moonlight. All right, and then he will look around. Oh, interesting. And I think, it's got to be within range, isn't it? The two in the front are within 30 feet of one another. Oh wait, 60 feet. Sorry, it doesn't matter. I could see
Yeah.
them. They're within 60 feet of me.
They're within
That's
60
not
feet,
great.
yeah.
He's gonna pull out. He's gonna reach around his bag, pull out a piece of straight iron, whip it out, kind of bang it against his chest, and point, and cast at third level hold person on those two.
2 targets, yeah?
I need a wisdom saving throw. Yes, that's correct.
Amazing. Okay, wisdom saving throw for the first creature, the one towards the front, is... That is a 13.
Fail. 15
Okay.
is the DC.
And the second one is a 9. They both fail.
Oh, paralyzed. Dude, Lucius, go mess them up. Paralyzed.
Paralyzed, they're gonna fall to the ground.
So they essentially just plummet out of the sky
Oh!
like rocks. They just freeze in place, kind of in mid-draw with their bows, and they just like Lucius, you're just looking at him eye to eye. He's like, "Bro, what's going on?" Vroom! He just like falls right out of your view. He's like, "Bro," and yeah, they are going to plummet
Let's see how many
Very
rounds I
far.
can hold this up.
Yeah, we'll see. We're gonna have to. Well, you've got concentration up, right? So
Yes, I do. Yes, I
we will
do.
see how.
I have
this-
an AC of 22 and a shield of 26. Let's make this
Okay.
happen, baby.
This is very interesting. All right, so what else you got on your turn?
That's it. That's bonus action. I'm
Okay.
happy. I'm happy as a clam.
Very good. All right, Lucius, you are up.
So is the two on the left right there? Yeah, that guy and the other guy are falling.
They're gone.
Raj,
You guys, whole person.
what do I know about the speed of these things compared to how fast an Aarakocra can fly? These ships.
Yeah, and air so it's at top speed. These cloud runners can outrun a typical Aarakocra.
Okay.
But you know that, I mean, yeah, that's basically what you. Yeah.
You
Okay.
could just get on their ships and fly and catch up with us again.
Well, not if I get on their ship and take their ship and fly it away. So I'm gonna get on their ship and take it away and fly.
Okay.
So I fly up to their ship and take it over, and I turn it and fly as fast as I can, like following our ship.
Okay. So you get up to their ship.
Hilarious.
And this is hilarious. And as you turn it basically in the same direction.
To be clear, Raj, I wouldn't turn it like in direction because that's not the supposed to be. I would keep going and then I would turn in the arc.
Ah, sure. Yeah, like bank it. Yeah.
So like it's already going in the direction. It's aiming. I would just go. I would just pedal down, like punch it, Chewie. I
Yeah.
would punch it.
Yeah.
Totally. So you end up flying. We'll say that you get like over here.
Warp 9.
Oh, this is not how.
And then I'm going to use a
go.
key point, Raj.
Yeah.
Patient defense.
Very nice. Okay. Patient defense. Very good. All right. Let me see if I can turn
A lot of camera moves tonight here, boys. I like it. I like it.
For the
Oh
chef
god,
to
we're getting
come
too
out
close
with-
to how the magic is made.
this. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Okay. Very good.
And I yelled a roar. I'm like, bro, man, punch it. Let's get out of here.
Fast as I can, bro. Fast as I can.
Two for the price of one.
We're pirates now. We're pirates.
Try to out-pirate the pirates.
Oh god, that's funny.
Oh, there he goes again. So, like I was talking about, how was your golf game today?
Hey, Tyler, will you do our ad read for us?
Yeah, so today's, we're proud to be sponsored by ABC Nothing. That's right. When you got ABC, you got nothing.
Also have a new
brought to you
sponsor. I have a
by-
new sponsor. Depends. So Paul doesn't have to go to the bathroom after drinking so much soda.
So many
You
seltzers.
just go, man. Just go.
Oh my god.
Depends.
right.
Not a real sponsor.
All right, so Lucius, you bank around the behind your original Cloud Runner, and you've got the second one kind of in tow.
Now, Raj, Raj,
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask. Do I get any like vehicle handling bonuses for having experience with Aarakocra tech?
I will say that you don't get any penalties for
Take it.
for using.
Take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take
okay.
it. Take it to the bank.
All right, Valfire, you're up, and then I'm gonna go.
All right, yeah, I'll just call lightning down on the Aarakocra I can see. So
Okay.
he's gonna give me a dexterity saving throw as the storm cloud just ignites another flash of lightning.
Okay. That is a fail. For we'll say it's the third one, which is the one on the left, my left anyway. So,
So
how much
just
damage?
Just the average 15 points of lightning damage.
15 points of lightning damage. Is another arc of lightning rockets from the cloud, and zaps the creature. And it is their turn. All right, so I've got to make a saving throw here.
That's right.
For the first one. The wisdom save. That is a natural 1. So
Yes.
it continues to plummet, and we will say that because it fell kind of below, and the ship has kind of moved over where it was before, it's kind of out of sight for you all at this point. The next one, another wisdom saving throw. That's a 7, so also fails and just
Wow.
continues to plummet as far as you can tell.
Not that wise.
The third one, who just got zapped by lightning, is going to fly and can actually get on the deck of your original ship.
Mm-hmm.
Our OG ship.
I'm trying to do math on how far these guys fall in 12 seconds.
All right, so both of them end up landing on the deck. So the first one is going to attack Valfire. Actually, they're both going to attack Valfire. They pull out vicious-looking short swords and lash out at you. This is a 22.
Yep, that hits.
8 piercing, and the second attack is a that is a 23 to hit,
Good gravy.
Yep, that hits.
or another 9 piercing damage.
Oh boy.
And the second one will do the same thing. This is 20 to hit, dirty 20.
Yep. Yep.
For
And
that one, I'm just gonna slip into his mind, and he's gonna think about that fashion statement I had made earlier, and think, oh man, I probably suck too. Still silvery barbs right in there. Just has some doubt about his ability to hit.
okay, we'll roll again.
Cool. Yeah.
That is much lower. That is a 12 to hit instead.
Yeah, and it turns out that Horror's gonna have advantage on his next move.
Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay.
I took 2 attacks. Is that right?
You should have
one.
taken 4 total from 2
Oh.
creatures.
Oh, wow.
But how much? Wait. But how much damage?
Let me look at the log here. So it is the short sword. 1, 2. Oh, I've only made 3 attacks so far. Sorry. So you took
Yeah.
8 and 9 is 17.
Yeah.
This
Well,
last
and
one was silvery barbed, and then the last short sword attack is coming at you. This is a 14 to hit, so that does not hit.
And I rolled 2 con saves. That's why I was asking. So.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So I held my concentration.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. And then Smiles, you are up, and then Owl.
Yeah, so these right here, man. All right, we're gonna have to yell at one of them. Has either of these taken damage?
There's only one around.
Yeah, one of them has the one that's on right in front of Roar. If you can see on the other side of the wheel, has taken damage.
Yeah, so that one is gonna get a vicious mockery. I'm gonna say, "You frumpy Finch! Your clothes are so drab."
Okay.
Viciously mock him.
So I will make a wisdom saving throw for that Aarakocra. It is a 8, so that's a fail.
It is a fail indeed. Some disadvantage on his next second. And the other one that had the disadvantage, he fell to his.
Yes, he did.
previous-
Yeah.
yep.
That one,
And then
as
it's
far as you
also,
can tell, is still falling.
6 points of fashion damage, actually. If you
6?
believe it. Yeah.
My goodness, I think it's the most you've ever done.
It was vicious. I mean, the mockery was vicious.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's really
As
crazy.
They always are. They always
Nice.
are.
Okay, Owl, and then Rory are up at the top of the round.
One
ahead.
more thing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I do let Roar know that he's a good bugbear, and he will be bardically inspired with a D8.
Nice.
T8, baby.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I will come in and render help against the other one that is not under an effect.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
Cool.
So we'll give that one a physical effect here.
And Roar, you do have advantage.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So disadvantage for one, advantage on the other, and Roar, it's your turn.
It is indeed my turn.
The ships keep flying, so yeah, but everybody's on a ship now, so we're good. Okay.
Oh, this is terrific. They're right next to each other, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, that's
Right next to each
so
other.
gorgeous. I'll walk up to one that has disadvantage because I now have advantage, and
So
cast.
so the wheel is in front of you and
Yeah.
one of them,
Yeah.
but then another one is, and Valfire is adjacent to the other one, so you can't get right adjacent to either of them.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
I have 10 feet reach because I'm a bugbear.
Oh, then in that case, you can attack either one. Yeah.
But can I get up close to one? Because I need to be within 5 feet for Green Flame Blade.
What's the rule with halflings? Can somebody stand in your square? Like, can you occupy the same square as somebody?
Balfire?
It just says I can move through any space. And
Okay.
I can move through space if anyone is larger than you. You know what you should do, Roar? You should go along the railing there and do a fun dexterity saving throw.
Good
And
save.
circle around.
No, that's okay. I don't like that at all.
Hey, live dangerously, bro. I thought that was your motto. Remember the first episode where you jumped on the bridge and then fell?
And I have learned from this.
Hey,
Right,
this
so
is D&D. Drama.
Drama,
and
drama,
decisions.
drops, and decisions. So genuinely, I can't get up this guy to within
We're
5
playing
feet.
schedules and conflicts. What are you guys playing?
That's right.
I mean, you could jump on top of the wheel.
You could jump on top of the wheel, sure.
I would love to jump on the top of the wheel as long as I can get within 5 feet of the damn guy.
Yeah, you can. I would like you to make a dexterity check for me as you jump on top of the wheel.
That is good. It's an 18 on the die plus a check. 23. Yeah.
Okay. So
Now
the
he's
trick
pulling.
here.
It's like it's Captain Jack Sparrow move where you're like.
That's right.
on the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like a little woozy, but I'm up.
Yeah. So the trick here is not just jumping on the wheel, but being able to maintain your balance so the wheel doesn't turn one way or another dramatically.
Right.
But you manage to maintain your balance with a very high dexterity check. So you are now kind of like straddling both sides of the wheel and in front of the air croaker in front of you.
Okay, cool. And I'm double checking that the air croaker are within 5 feet of one another.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, great. Green
Yeah.
flame blade at the guy who has disadvantage, so I can leave the advantage to someone else.
Okay.
Here's 17 on the die plus 7 or so.
That'll hit. Yeah.
That'll hit. And I love green flame blade. It's a very fun thing. All right, D8 plus 5. So here's the. Oh wait, another D8 because of fire damage. Oh, 1 plus 5. 6 points of piercing damage. 8 points of fire damage.
Okay.
To the one I'm hitting.
So
and
14
then-
total. All right. Good.
14 total, and then because of green flame blade, it is a D. Oh, I love it. Spells damage. The other one takes modifier plus 4 damage. Fire
If
damage
you
equals
want to, you
spellcasting.
can use magical inspiration there too. Or
I could. I'm gonna hold on to it. Sorry. The other one takes 7 points of fire damage because it's now a D8 plus my modifier.
There you go. 7 more points of damage to the other one. As the
Great.
as you swing your sword across, it lashes into the creature, slashes across the chest, and you can see like the flame just sort of like jump from the first arrow croaker to the second, lighting
Exactly.
its wings on fire. Very good. Nice. And with that, it is Lucius, your turn.
Okay. I look down. I see my friends are battling 2 Aarakocra.
Yeah.
I look around this airship and I realize I don't need it. And so I pull out a tinderbox from my pocket and I light the ship on fire.
why would you
Okay.
do that? We spent $5,000 on one of these ships.
So you light the tinder. You see the sparks fly, and the deck, the wood of the deck starts to catch, and you start fanning the flames a little bit with your wings. And yeah, there is a fire now a brewing on the deck of your ship.
All right.
We were
And
gonna
if I
have
have
2
any move
ships.
left, I'm gonna turn the wheel and jump off.
Okay,
Gonna turn left, go away from us, and I'm gonna jump off.
Amazing.
got it. Okay, go ahead
There's
and
not
make.
a third ship, and you could pull like the Star Wars where it like crashes into the other one.
I'm trying to
Oh,
make sure it
Rogue
doesn't
One.
crash into us.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
turn it down and just have it crash into the ground too.
Yeah, but I wanted. Yeah, I was trying to think like
Mhm.
what would get these people to like if they care about their ship. This is now going to get them to
Oh,
care
I
about
love
their
it.
ship.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
awesome.
awesome. This is awesome. All right, so you fly off. Where are you heading?
I'm heading back to our ship.
Got it. Okay, you have
I'm
plenty.
gonna
of
land
things to get.
on the deck if I have time behind those guys.
Get close
Yeah.
for
Do
opportunity.
I? I,
totally
I
do.
assume I don't have an action anymore, do I?
You do not. You took your action to light the ship on fire, but you do have a bonus
Alright.
action left.
I actually. Oh, do I have bonus actions? Do I really? I can't do flurry of blows as a bonus action if I haven't attacked. Have I?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm actually not going to land right next to them because I want to hover above them because I don't want them to like attack me. Oh no! I'm gonna yeah. So I'm gonna just hang out near Smiles more. That's it.
Okay, got it.
I've done enough.
You've done enough. All right. The ship goes careening off, and you can see the look of panic induced on the faces of your assailants. Valfire, it is your turn.
Great. I'll turn into a giant octopus.
Okay.
God, I hope you
Horrifying!
don't fall. God, I don't hope you don't fall.
Oh man, there's not even enough room on this thing.
We have seen him turn into a giant octopus.
Yes,
before.
once. Yeah.
So I reached down in my pocket and I pull out jerky and I'm like, oh, I want to be a bear. Oh gosh, and
Smiles yells out, "Oh God, it wasn't just a nightmare."
Oh my god.
yeah, that's a bonus action. And then as an action, I will call lightning down.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And they're within 5 feet of one another. So would they both take it?
Yes.
But
Does it affect all
technically-
creatures within 5 feet?
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
Because you're
take
also
the-
within 5 feet.
Yeah, so it would hit me. I'm picturing the one directly in front of me.
And Roar, actually.
It actually hit all four of us.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah,
within
sure.
5 feet of each other.
Okay, so I need so the two of them are gonna roll dexterity saving throws. I need you, Valfire, and you, Roar, also to roll dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Okay.
First one rolls an
Nice.
18, and the second one rolls a 18. They both rolled 18, so they
All
both
right,
save.
I rolled a 19.
Okay,
17.
So those all save.
I think everybody saves. Okay, cool.
But you're all gonna take half damage, yes?
Yes. So what's the damage?
Oh, so the average again, 15. So we all
15
take-
once more. Okay.
we all take
So
seven.
they'll all take 7. Everybody takes 7 points of lightning damage as another arc of electricity sails down from the sky here. And that was Valfire's turn, who is now the giant octopus.
And I saved my con save, just so you know.
Very good. Okay,
I'm
cool.
doing mine right now, too.
Yeah.
Nice. That is... Yes, it's above a 10, which is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, for you, it does not matter because you feel the effect of your spell just suddenly end.
What?
Because they hit the ground, y'all.
ground. Hit the
Oh,
ground.
Oh,
Let
sweet!
the bodies hit
They
the
went
floor.
like-
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you don't know what happened to them, but your spell just ends. There's no living creature to affect.
He's
and
smart
so-
enough for this. He's smart enough.
Sure,
He's like,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. So it is now the Aarakocra's turn.
That's two for me,
um,
boys.
As this giant octopus just manifests itself, like little halfling arms turning into giant tentacles, the head kind of growing like 2 large eyes. They lash out with their swords and attack it furiously, trying to. Well, actually, sorry, hold on. Yeah, I will say. Let's make a check. Let's see. All right, one of them is going to lash out and attack the octopus. The other one is going to leap off the side. So Hror and Valfire, you do get opportunity attacks as it launches itself off the side and just sort of like folds its wings in and dive bombs towards the ship that's careening towards the surface of Anarol.
All right. I'm trying to decide. Oh, baby. Is there anything I should do here? All right, cool.
Mine's at 13 to hit, which I'm assuming.
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Mine is a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Beautiful. And because I have Warcaster, this is Green Flame Blade.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Plus 5, 6 plus 5, 11 points of damage.
So, do you have Booming Blade?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay, that's why. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 points of damage. All right.
He likes
and so-
fire, man. He likes
Yeah,
fire.
He does like the fire. Okay. So as you slash at the creature's back, like, sort of like between the wings, you draw a line of blood from it as it kind of like dives over. It shrieks in pain as it careens over the edge, but still continues with this downward trajectory. And then the other one will reach out and slash at the octopus. This is a with the short sword. First attack is a 11 to hit.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, wait. That's gonna be.
I think that hits. Yeah, 11 hits.
Oh, it does.
Oh my-
Okay.
Oh my god, your AC.
So that's
One big-
Sorry, is
Blubbery.
this the one with this disadvantage on his next attack?
this is. Oh, you're right. It is the one with disadvantage. Yeah. So let's just roll another roll here to see what happens. That's a 12 this time, so the 11 still hits. So that is 5 points of piercing damage, and the second attack is a 12 to hit. So that'll also hit for an additional 8 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Okay. And let's see, that one is diving down. Smiles. It's your turn.
Yeah, so the one that remains, I will just, I will yell out, you're an unfashionable falcon. Your appearance is a crime against avian aesthetics.
All right. It's going to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a 17 on the save.
Oh, son of a gun. You know what? Fuck it.
Okay, so it is...
No, he doesn't. He doesn't, because I get into his mind, and he's like, God, that was a sick burn. That was a sick
Okay,
burn.
all right. That was a sick burn. I'm telling you. That's a 3 on the save, so he does
Yeah.
fail.
Yeah. There's going to be
Okay.
2 points.
I want to know what Lucia's saying to these guys. Bros! Bros! How cool!
Bros? You
Bird
notice
hate,
that
bros! Bird on bird hate.
Lucius is surprisingly quiet considering we are attacking birds. Other Aarakocra.
Yeah,
So did you get my 2 points of,
I did.
fashion?
I
Okay,
did.
good,
I
great.
know it's
And-
very important to you. All right, it's
yeah.
Owl's turn.
And it's disadvantage, so it remains.
I got it. Got the disadvantage as well. Yeah.
Oh, and
Uh,
advantage goes to Roar on his next attack.
Yeah?
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
Very good. And it is,
Owl
Owl's
will
turn, and
render
then
help the one that's still there.
Roar. Okay. Rendering help. Owl flies in, flies back. That is a...
It's advantage. We'll just remember if Lucius is going to take a punch at it.
What's it's
Yeah.
double advantage.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, Roar is up at the top of the round. So actually, at the top of the round, I'll say Smiles and Lucius, you're probably the closest to sort of looking over the edge. You can see the ship is kind of like spiraling out of control, heading towards the ground. But the Aarakocra is kind of gaining on it as he kind of like sort of like dive bombs towards it, wings folded in. And make an intelligence check real quick, just for fun, both of you.
Roar? No, Roar? Or no,
No, just Lucius and Smiles.
Okay,
At this point.
all right.
15.
15.
20?
20. Okay, yeah. So both of you do some mental math. It looks like it's going to be very close. He may catch up to it just before it hits, but you're not even sure if you'll have enough time to pull it up, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. All right, Roar, you're up.
Can I? How far away? How far down is he? How many feet? That's what I need to know.
The ship below.
The Aarakocra going for the ship.
Oh, at this point, over 100 feet, probably like 150 to 200 feet, something like that.
How many?
I mean, you're estimating at this point, right? So, yeah.
All right, I'll peek down and give him a fireball. It's 150 feet.
Okay.
There's a 30-foot radius. Or
okay.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead and make. I want you to make an Arcana check for
Love to.
me as you cast the spell.
Hang on. It's a 9, so 16.
16. Okay, I was gonna say the DC was 15 to figure out the distance here. So you think you've got it pretty good. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, I gotta roll a saving throw. Sorry.
Yes. A dex
that is
15.
that is a 17 on the die, so that is a success.
All right. Take half of this. I'm gonna roll it on there just to make. Oh,
Okay.
it's low. 19. Oh my god, that was so low. 19.
that's-
19.
Yeah, that's not great. So
No.
half of that is 9, right?
Yeah.
So 9
Brutal.
points of fire damage. I will say that it is caught in the like the tail end of the blast singes his tail feathers.
Yeah.
But the concussive force actually pushes him farther down even faster now. So it kind of gives him some propulsion heading closer towards the ship.
Does it
All right.
catch the ship?
No.
fire.
There's still
Oh, okay.
plenty of distance between him and the ship.
Shucks.
All right, that was Roar's turn. It is Lucius. You're up.
This bro's here, and do I still have advantage in theory against him?
Yes, you do.
You got no advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna. He's back is turned to me, so I'm gonna quarterstaff him in the back.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
That's a 25 to hit.
That hits
I'm gonna-
decidedly.
yeah, and I'm gonna use flurry of blows on this guy, so that's 6 points plus flurry of blows.
Okay.
2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So, let's see. First one is so at 6 points of the first damage. The next hit will hit, which is 1d4. So that's a 9, and then the next hit is also a hit. I assume 6.
Okay.
I say assume. I mean I rolled a 24.
Yeah, that definitely hits. And you said 6
And then-
for damage?
6 in the last one, yeah.
Okay, all right. 6 points of damage. All
And
right,
then,
very good.
Paul, do I still get another attack after that, or no? I forget.
No.
no,
You
you-
use
no,
your
you
action
are-
to attack.
Yeah, I'm just
Uh,
making sure. You gave me a feedback that I should be using an unarmed strike as a
You have
bonus.
2
action.
options. Yes, you have.
Oh, I see. I could unarmed strike or flurry of blows. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so you can do an unarmed strike. So you can do your main attack, then an unarmed strike. Say you don't have key points left, then that's your option.
Yeah.
But if you
I
want to
see.
use a key point to do on the flurry of blows to get 2 additional attacks,
Just making sure.
you got
Thank
it.
you.
Destroy it.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. That was Lucius Valfire. You're up.
Okay. Everyone's around, so I'm not gonna do call and I'm not
Oh,
gonna call.
one more thing. I just peer over the edge to look and see if that guy crashes because I really am interested.
Okay, yeah. I'll say that you guys are paying, sort of giving a side eye to it every couple seconds.
All right. So 1 tentacle. Oh yes. 24 to hit.
Yeah,
Raj.
that hits.
And so tentacle comes out. It actually has 15 feet of reach, which is crazy. And so it does
That is crazy.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. And if the target is a creature, it is grappled. Until
Okay.
the grapple ends, the creature is restrained, and the octopus can't use tentacles on another target.
Okay, awesome. All right. So your tentacles slither around and swarm around the Aarakocra, binding its wings, kind of constricting it, grabbing at its feet. And it is its turn as it will attempt to break out of the grapple. So I need you to make either athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
It's just if the target is grappled, it's a DC 16 is already set.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, so DC 16. So I'm gonna try to break out. First attempt to break out is a that is a 9, and the second attempt to break out is 19. So
Okay.
it does.
No. Did I already react?
You
Yes.
did react already on the last
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, you
all
haven't
right.
gone yet. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it does slither out, constricts its wings, kind of feels the grip loosen, and then just like quickly just pops out and flies up into the air, kind of hovering above you all. At this point, the Aarakocra looks over to you, Lucius, behind it, and it turns around. You can see it's a female. It looks towards you as it's got like blood covering its mismatched armor, and her feathers are all kind of matted as she's been hit by lightning and various octopus tentacles and other rapier strikes. And she looks at you and says, "Chosen one, do you swallow the lies of the Stratus Excelsior, or do you follow the true path?" And she dives off the edge. You all get opportunity attacks against her
Yeah.
as she dives off. So that is Hror, Valfire, and Lucius.
11.
Does not hit.
Roar has advantage. Oh, good, because it's a 1 and a 16 on the die for a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Green Flame Blade, let's go. And then, come on, another one come out.
You're inspired. my friend.
Oh, I know. I'm using the magical inspiration dice, and I'm not. I have 2 6s right now on the die. This is good. And then another and a 5. Holy crap! 12, 17 plus 5, 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage.
So donk.
How do you want to do this?
Ah! I love it. Just as she's going, I just want to draw a line of flame up her back. I mean, like between the wings.
Yeah. Okay. So as she kind of like does this spinning kind of turn and flares out her wings to try to distract the strike, you see in this massive like feathers the perfect moment where the wings have kind of separated and the back sort of faces you, and you just like draw your sword and just bring it in an upward arc. The rest of you just see this flash of green fire as she careens over the rail. Lucius, her last living gaze, you are the last thing that she sees, and she kind of hardens her gaze at you as she tumbles over the rail, just falls, spiraling down towards the ground, having lost control of her ability to maneuver in the air. And you can see,
yeah, as she gets 15 feet away, outside of my range, I
Yeah.
actually hit for 22, so I just wrap a tentacle around.
okay, okay, yeah, you hit. And you grapple her, so she is kind of dangling over the edge now in the octopus tentacle, just the limp body just kind of hanging below over the side. You can hear it kind of like boom, 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 like hitting against the hull as the ship kind of continues with the wind kind of blowing past you.
I'll drag her
Is
body
it a
up and just put it in
fuselage?
front. I'll drag it up and just put it in front of Lucius.
Hole.
Okay, boom, boom. The corpse just kind of like rolls onto the ground, rolls onto the deck, rather unceremoniously dumped there by Valfire the octopus.
I look at
And-
Valfire like, bro, man, why'd you put this in front of me? What are you, a cat?
Well, I just bring it back onto the deck.
That's right.
All right, so as we'll come out of rounds here, and as you look towards the ground, you can see that the ship that was kind of careening towards the ground, the one Eric. Well, I'm gonna roll a die here. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Oh, that's a natural 20 on the die. The Aarakocra reaches the ship, and you can see that it is there is a struggle as the ship like slowly starts to right itself during this corkscrew kind of spiral that it's in, and it just barely kind of scrapes the. You can see like it scraped the bottom of the broken waist. Flecks of wood kind of flying off from the hull, and it kind of brings it up and starts sailing it off towards like the north.
Is it still on fire?
Yeah, actually, it is still on fire. So this flaming ship is kind of like rocketing up and towards the sky.
I'm imagining him like turning and goes, I'll get you, my pretties, and your dog too.
I'll get back in control of the shit of our cloud runner and go, hey Lucius, what the heck, man? Like why are these birds? What was that about, dude?
What'd you call them, Raj?
The Cloud Runners?
The
No.
Aeolian Reaver.
Oh, the Alien
Alien.
Reavers. Yeah, the pirates are called the Alien
Alien?
Reavers, yeah.
Alien?
Aeolian.
Aeolian, like I thought, like Aeolian. Yeah.
Yeah,
By the way, this
Or like
reminds
the
me of
disheveled ducklings.
Uh-huh.
that's why you're the bard.
That's right, he's the bard.
this reminds me of in Coming to America, where like the dad from McDowell's was like trying to say the name of like his mother, the queen. He's like, what's your name? He's like, Aeoli. Aeoli. He's like trying to pronounce it.
I must have seen that movie 10 times. I don't remember that scene.
Oh yeah, I'll find it. It's pretty good.
All
So yeah, Lucius like, bro, man, these are like the Aeolian Raiders, man.
Huh?
They're like bad news, man.
Yeah? Had some tough luck upbringing?
I mean, not me, man. They did.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm
mean,
saying. That's what I'm saying.
not-
Because you turned out super nice.
Well-
Lucius, go ahead and make a history check for me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Roll low.
Nope. 13.
13. So the Alien Reavers, you know, are like a splinter group of Aarakocra that left Stratus Excelsior and kind of ply the skies looking for easy targets. You don't quite remember what happened when they splintered off, why they did even, but you know that they've been a consistent menace to the people of Stratus Excelsior, and and while they have sort of always been present, there's been an uptick in their sort of activity of late.
All right. Gross, man. These guys, bad news. Problem childs, man.
All right, well, man, just tell you what, there were some creative ways to get rid of them. That thing with the flag and the plate and the cover and the fire. Oh, that was good. That was good, bud. You did good.
Man, I remember I actually don't remember who told me this. Someone told me, they love their man. They're gonna protect that cloud runner. So that was it. This is great. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed. And he
Okay.
goes back downstairs.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Does
I'm
anybody
gonna.
else think we could have had 2 cloud runners? And we could
And
have
then-
we could have
just
flown them like
occurs to Roar. He's like, wait.
you could have flown them like they were skis in the sky, one leg on each.
Okay, next
With your
time,
arms out like
Lucius,
this?
he's already gone. I'm like, next time we'll tell Lucius. Next time we're gonna capture it. We're gonna become pirates too. Okay.
Yeah, we just told a detour and just become pirates. And Raj is like, well, there goes the story.
There goes the story.
Yarr!
Hastor,
Thousands of words gone to waste. No, all good.
Hey, Smiles. You look pretty. Look, you're in ship shape here. You didn't get hit, did you?
No, that's
Cool. Would you like to learn how to fly this so I can kind of bandage some stuff up here a little bit? Because I got a little nicked.
Would I?
Just for a little bit. It's my ship. I give you the con.
Yeah, Smiles, with his masquerade tattoo, looks like a pirate all of a sudden. Yarr!
Oh no! What do we?
Give me timbers!
Okay. And I'll sit in the deck in front of him.
Hoist ye sails! Yarr, matey.
Okay.
All right.
And I like immediately try to like just, toss the helm, and you reach out. You're like, whoa! Before I
like this, bud.
capsize
Like,
us in the
like
air.
this. Yep, like this.
Yeah, you think he stepped away far enough for you to do that, but his long
Yeah,
reach, like, kind of like snaps back and holds the wheel in place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yarr, matey.
And Raj, while we're going along and kind of resting, I do kind of want to sit, and actually, Rora will sit on the deck, look out over the macaws and his old stomping grounds, and he would actually like to start to look in and think about his brand that he received.
Ah, okay. I need you to.
I think it's the good visage. It's like
Make an
here's
animal
home.
handling check.
This is important.
Yeah.
I need everything I can get when we get there.
Okay, so I want you to please make an insight check to start.
Do you know how bad at those I am? -2 to start.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 15 for a 13.
Okay, 13. So
You know what? You're still probably might be inspired.
No, I already used it.
No, you didn't use it. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Okay. All right, so you start to look inward, and you start to concentrate on the symbol emblazoned on your chest, that of the Argent. And as you look inward, you start to feel like this sort of cool sensation wash over you, like your body feels cool, but it's not cold. You're not chilled or shivering or anything, but this coolness kind of washes over you, and you start to enter a state that sort of like a meditative state. So now that you are in this state, I need you to make an Arcana check for me.
Oh, well, those I like better. The +7. Oh, it's an 18 on the die. 25.
All right, very good, very good. As you start to look inward in this sort of meditative state, images from your past start to float through your mind. The horrible, gut-wrenching upbringing that you had, the brutal existence among the goblinoids of the Macraws, the forlornness of having to wander the broken waste and exile of your warband, the near-death experiences that you had wandering from the very easternmost point all the way, westernmost point all the way to the east, to Telworth, where you were rescued under the tutelage of your elven mentor. And brought into the Shadow Lancers as a staunch member of the Resistance. And it is this litany of memories that flows through your mind as you stumble across some insight into who you were and what you think you're going to become in the future. And we will learn what that is next week when we pick up again where we left off. And we'll find out what happens to Roar as he comes out of his meditative trance.
Amazing.
Could have had 2 ships. Could have had 2 ships.
I think
This
it's the
one's
title
called
of this
Sky
episode.
Pirates. Sky Pirates. 2 ships? Sky Pirates. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
How many
Sky-
2 ships?
Sky Pirates, parentheses, could have had 2 ships.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Good night, and we will see you all next week.
Deuces.
Thank you. Thank you.